Hi everybody and welcome to Transport Tycoon. Yeah, the quality's good enough. This is a great game and I've been waiting to do this for a while now, so this is going to be fantastic. So, the aim of the game is to transport places from one to another, as I've already started some scenarios. I may do some of the easy ones because the medium ones are pretty hard for me. Because I started this game 3 days ago, so. The reason why I started doing this game is because I liked the game Roller Coaster Tycoon, which is based on a similar premise and has the same features, except it involves roller coasters and rides and such. And the developer's name is Chris Sawyer. And I was looking for a game on mobile that could be on par with Roller Coaster Tycoon. But since Chris Sawyer was able to hold the copyright to Roller Coaster Tycoon because of the whole thing with Atari, formerly Infogrames, I hate them, but that's why all the new games are so bad, is because Chris Sawyer's not there, and because Infogrames does not want him to be there, also known as Atari SA. But he did manage to keep the copyright for Transport Tycoon, which is why he developed and started a new company called 31X and made this app as the original game was, except with a little bit better music, because they made this the 20th anniversary edition, because this game is now 20 years old. 21 years old now, going to be in October, so it's pretty fantastic. This game came out in 1994, but besides the point, let's just play. So I think we're gonna do the scenario called should probably do an easier one. You may want to see me in pain, so I'm not sure which one we should do. Let's jump into this one. Deliver 2,000 passengers within 10 years. Fine, let's start that. Sure. Alright. So here we are in the world. Now, the point is to deliver passengers in this, but we want some money first. So, to keep the money coming, because the problem is always money, we need to make things. Oh, I can't talk today. Make transport cargo instead of people, because cargo tends to pay more. Let's see what pays the most right now. Timber pays the most right now, which is pretty good. So yeah, let's transport timber. And so there's a sawmill, and there's a forest. Fantastic. So we're gonna lay down some trains. I love this music. It's not as good as like the original game, but I think it's better personally. Nuts. I forgot that this costs so much. Ugh. Let's just do that. Sure. Station. Accepts timber. Good. Now we're gonna buy a train. They only have specials. This is still 1900. Usually you would have the Baldwin by now, but it's not until a little bit later. Fine. Flatbed wagon. Sure. Carries timber. Fantastic. And we give it orders. So we're gonna give this train some orders. So first we're gonna go to the place that generates, and then we're going to go to the sawmill. And then we're gonna lay it down, and then we're gonna hit the go button. Great. The guy in the upper corner is smiling. I don't know if you can see that. This is the resolution is pretty low in terms of like the game, and on top of that my camera, which is not that great. New land speed record. Train achieves average speed of 16 mph between stops. Fine. We got $88 from that, from the timber. So now we're gonna actually begin to create our transport empire with transporting people. So the first town that we're going to go to is Washington D.C. Since that gets a number of people. Either Washington D.C. or like Chicago. Let's do Chicago. It will get a lot of people. So this is a tram. And the great thing about a tram is it can go on roads. You just have to make a turnaround. Which is what I always forget to do. And we have to make a stop here. And we have to make a stop. So we're basically transporting people across the river. Fine. Next we're going to buy a tram. I'm going to give the tram some orders. I'm going to go here, and then we're going to go there. And it's just going to go back and forth. Fine. Deliver 2,000 passengers. You currently have 0. And we have 9 years, 10 months left. And there are going to be competitors up to 2. Fantastic. You barely hear my voice on YouTube, though. It's pretty funny. All my videos, like the Ranger playthrough and all my Terraria videos, except for like one, you did not hear my voice on. So this probably, my voice is kind of new. But I think it should be fine. Oh well. Chicago, done. Indianapolis, sure. Let's do Indianapolis. Again, tram. We forget about those houses. Actually, you may want to... Yeah. So we're going to connect 3 stops. Fine. Turn around. One stop, 2 stop, 3 stop. Cool. Can buy tram. Oh wait, we don't have enough money. We'll just loan some. That's fine. As fast as possible. I'm just heading to Indianapolis Lake, so I'm gonna go all the way down there first. Fine. I find these scenarios to be a little bit easier. Well, let's do Kansas City. Sure. We'll connect these houses with these houses. Fine. Make 3 stops then. Fine. Gives me a break from the tyrannical, not the tyrannical, but the tediousness of Terraria sometimes. You have to mine so much, and you have to do so much. It's great. Citizens celebrate, first passenger arrives at Kansas City. Fantastic. This is gonna be great. Great Let's Play. Oh, it's 11 minutes somewhere. You get so sucked into this game. Almost 12 minutes now. Fine. We'll do for 15 minutes and then we'll call it quits. And we'll come back next time. Fine. Cool. This scenario usually takes me 30 minutes or so. So we'll make 2 episodes out of this. Fine. You currently have 98. 4%. It'll get there. It'll get there, I promise. Let's do Memphis. Or New Orleans. Definitely New Orleans. New Orleans. You're getting transport. Whether you like it or not. Ha 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 ha. There we go. Cool. Fine. Let's buy a tram. I don't really worry about money in this scenario, simply because you don't play for that long. Lakeside, Central, Orleans, Central. Cool. Go. Be free. Should probably give it a company name. Cantaloupe Trans. My name would be Cantaloupe, but we're gonna do the classic LetMyPeopleGo.com. LetMyPeopleGo.com. Fine. That's great. Ugh. Such a great game. I've had so much fun with it. We're gonna have so much fun. Great. More people. Citizens celebrate, first passenger arrives at New Orleans. Fine. Actually, you probably heard of the game OpenTTD, but I wanted to do the classic vanilla game, which is this. Also with better music, so I gave it the tag of OpenTTD since it's so similar to this, but this is actually Transport Tycoon, in case you haven't noticed yet. But whatevs. If you're coming from here because you found the tag OpenTTD, that's fine too. Okay, good. Let's see where we are. We're currently in New Orleans, Indianapolis, Washington, D.C. No, we're not in Washington, D.C. Are we in Chicago? Yeah, we're in Chicago. Let's do New York. Cool. The limit is 17,000, I think. Which is fine. The bank will never forgive me. Oh well. I have to do this. Go. You have 9 years, 4 months left. Challenge progress, 19%. I think we'll leave it at that. We finished New York? Fine. See you next time.